million square miles. China is like the football stadium just after the game. Everybody's a big crowd moving. Except it's like that in China 24/7, 365. China is hard to figure out because it is so spread across history right now. Depending on where you look, you can find the last 125 years of American history. Their foreign policy looks like us about the beginning of the 1900s. Their space program, it is so cute, I raised my glass of Tang in salute. They got a boom going on that's profound, like our 1920s. They're going to win the most gold medals in Beijing. 2008, watch the US Senate launch an immediate investigation. They got a sexual revolution going on, mostly online. They got a hell of a movie industry. They're post-industrial. They still like to break heads. Women are joining the labor force like crazy. Depending on where you look, you can find the last 125 years of American history. The best capture of Chinese capitalism today, mass media, it's called Deadwood. That's how rapacious it is. So China, in terms of revolution, simultaneously going on right now, profound. All sorts of things changing. And frankly, the one that nobody talks about much with China is actually the last one here. Demographically. China's going to age more rapidly than any country in human history. China and the United States should hit the Florida mark, 20% of their population over 65, roughly the same year, 2036. Except we will have taken over 6 decades to make that journey. China hasn't even begun the journey. Okay? So will they get rich before they get threatening, before they get old? I don't know. Which one do you think is going to be predetermined? So think about China as a series of balancing acts. Okay? It's the target for foreign direct investment in the world. Huge. It's got $1 trillion of US reserves. It has one of the most opaque decision-making systems in the world. It's becoming a manufacturing superpower, and it's the country most likely to experience great power war with the United States. Never has one country presented so much promise or peril at once since the United States emerged in the early 20th century. So I say, lock in China at today's prices. Why? The price is only going to go up. They're not stupid. Opening price. Take off the table the open-ended defense guarantee on Taiwan. The notion that Taipei gets to declare war between the 2 most important pillars in the global economy is just this side of crazy town. The Brits gave back Hong Kong. Now all contracts in China are written according to Hong Kong law. Who's changing more? The Portuguese gave back Macau, and that's a tremendous place to gamble. And I've got nothing else to say on that. I'm saying if we don't get Taiwan off the table, you will continue to overfeed the Leviathan and starve the sysadmin. And that means Marines and Army soldiers are going to die every year between now and this mythical scenario. Why we want to get that on the table?